everyone, pro athletes or weekend warriors, we all doubt ourselves at some point during a race. But the ones that really accomplish their goals or the greatest athletes are the ones that learn how to check that and not let pain or doubt control the steering wheel. My name is Tim Tollefson. I'm an ultra runner and a COROS athlete. Running is deeply a part of who I am, and at times, it has been how I really identify myself, but I'm trying to find ways to strike better balance and realize that it enhances my life, but it doesn't define me. On paper, most people realize that as pro athletes, we might win races or accomplish amazing things, but what they don't always see is the 98% of stuff that goes into that effort. And for me, that's out there, the daily grind. Running for me really was a kind of a side hustle for a long time, and which I think is important as a younger athlete, because there's not a lot of money in the sport of athletics or running. It's all those sacrifices that are never seen. Those are made possible through, technology and like my watch to aid me in like metrics that are going to allow me to push harder, push longer, and kind of accomplish these things that, at some far off date, the world can celebrate with me. But everything that goes on behind the scenes, it's kind of like me and my watch and dark early mornings in the Sierra. Training altitude is a sufferfest. It's hard. Everything's hard. Your easy shakeout runs are difficult. Hills are exceptionally hard. Fast intervals are challenging. But one thing it does for you is it teaches you how to suffer. It builds resiliency. And in trail and ultra running, that's really kind of the heart of the sport. Is you need to learn to be comfortable in uncomfortable settings. One really neat function on the COROS watches is you can set nutritional alerts, and in an ultra, you might be out there 5, 10, 20, 40 hours at a time, and the longer you're out on a trail or going through a night, the less your brain starts to operate. So it's kind of nice to set, like, hey, every 15 minutes I need to take a gel. Training throughout 2020 has been a challenge. I think most athletes or people in general have realized that when you suddenly wipe a calendar of any potential event you might participate in, you kind of lose that purposeful drive to get out the door every day. So here in the Sierra, we got just pummeled for over 2 months with toxic wildfire smoke. And so that forced me to do something I've never done before and train on a treadmill. With this new kind of cycle of training on the belt, I love that the COROS watch has a treadmill function, and I could select the speed and then it would just kick it on over to my log. Over the course of my 2 decades of running, one thing that I've really come to appreciate is the importance of consistency. And if you're in it for the long run, you need things that are dependable, that are long-lasting, they're not going to give out on you. And that's really what the COROS watches have done for me. And another thing that I appreciate is, like myself in ultra running, I'm trying to push the limits, kind of find the new upper kind of echelon of what's possible and kind of break those glass ceilings. COROS is doing the same thing. I'm Tim Tollefson, and I run with COROS.